Hey traders, welcome to episode 519 of the show. Dang, dude. Oh my god, chat. Do you understand what's about to happen? It's going to be May 20th, and we're going to be on episode 520. That's pretty amazing, man. How often does that happen? Where I don't know, 520 shows and it's 520? Pretty cool, man. Alright, so coincidental, but is it a sign? Crypto Shaman says maybe. But we'll get back to that later. Anyway, alright, so analysis done on Bitcoin on the video, static video. I mean, right? The scenario is like you have to hold 7760. If you don't, then you're going to 7400 again, minimum. And we held. And then so much rejection. 3 rejections in a row on the 4-hour candle to lower prices, bouncing off the 20 and 50 moving average too, before now bullishly engulfing with an hour and 49 minutes left on the daily candle, and of course 4-hour, right? So 3 rejections so far, but disregarding the CME close wick, you just got 1 and 2 on the bottom. Let's see how it would play out, and really, if we did sell off hard, man, like we broke below 7760, let's see if next time we can hold an upsloping support between 71 and 7200. All right, if the horizontal line supports don't hold, let's see, man. All right, so very interesting, right? And a scenario, right, we talked about was the quad top, right, where we would hold and then rally again to back test 8300 again. And it seems like we're on that journey, right? It looks like we're on the way to do it. So with Asia waking up very soon. I mean, if they're not already waking up, they're probably waking up and heading to the office, whatever. That's around what time it is over there, I think. Unless I'm completely mistaken. I think I'm almost certain, dude. So, yeah, Asia will be joining the chat soon. Asia will be joining the, the party. Okay. So yeah, man, happy 520 to you. 2019. Oh, sorry, crap. No, stop it. I just played copyright music. Video might get taken down for playing 30 seconds of it. I hope to God not. But dude, it's like on autoplay. Go figure. Both my streams yesterday got taken down because of one song that I didn't even know. I didn't even think about. I was like, what? That song? So I'll never play that song again. So lessons learned the hard way. But whatever, man. We'll be all right. So I do apologize about that. But you don't know. You're trying to play copyright music. Some are going to take your stream down. Most won't. Almost a 10K subs. CWG. Yeah, we got a while to go, man. I mean, less than 400, but that's still a lot of subs, man. Remember, 400 subs back in the day was like big time, dude. That was like, whoa. That's going to take us a week or 2 weeks to get 400 subs, man. So we can't get cocky until we get there. At least till we get to 9,900 subs. And again, 9,607 right now. This has been in 8 days, 9 days now. I think this is one of the slowest growth days we've had. So that's what I'm saying, man. Can't get cocky. What would you call this pattern? It looks like 4 rejections, 8,300. We're going on 4. We've only rejected it 3 times. Octamen PCs. So on a 4-hour time scale, it'd be a double top, quad top, whatever. But on the daily, it'd just be a standard double top.
What would you call this pattern? Looks like 4 rejections at 8,300 resistance.
No, I hear you, man. I hear you. So 4-hour, it would just be a double top that played out, and now potentially another double top that could play out. But on the daily, it would just be like, right, hanging man. Oh my God, hanging man. But look at this, man. All day we've been rallying since we hit that lowest low of 75, 72. We pulled all the way back up to 8,000, nearly 8,100, right? So holding 7760 again. Talking about so critical, so important. We're doing it for now. Well, then again, it's like you are trapped between a range right now, it seems, right? Between 7760 and 8300. And, you're probably going to test 8300. Based on what this is, what this bullish engulfing candle is doing on the 4-hour, you should probably test 8300 again, okay? If you don't break it. So, It's really, the thought would be, there's the psychology here is there is a sell wall at 8,300. Exchanges, people out there, they think this is a fair price to offload their Bitcoin position. They think this is fair. This is what Bitcoin should be priced at reasonably, right? And so what happened is every time you do that, you sell off and you make a higher low than your previous low and previous lows before that, certainly, right? But then you rally again to that same sell wall, and then the same exchange just has all their orders up, right? They're like, there's just a plethora of sell orders, and so the bulls try again to break it, and they failed. But then you sell off, but to the extent of how far you sell off is unknown. But my God, dude, if you hold horizontal line support, that means overwhelming amounts of accumulation and buying pressure are keeping this thing up. And so now again, we're going to test this possibly one more time. And eventually what will happen is all these sell orders will fill from the buyers, and there will be no more sellers at this price. There will not be any more supply at this price. There may only be supply at 9,000. And that's why if we do break 84, 8,500, that is why we would have such a stupendous or momentous run up so fast. Okay, if that makes sense. There you go. What's up, Laszlo, coming in from Moldova? Thank you for watching, man. Thanks for all the support, man. You've been around a long time. Longer time. Could this be a Head and Shoulders? It would be a scrubby one on a more or less significant time scale if it was. You're talking about a wick on the left, head, right shoulder. Made the adjustments. I like Tink's bottom anchor points at the top because there was no way of knowing, but now it's like you really know, right? The bottom trend line. So you bounced off of it, and now you bullishly engulfed on the 60 minutes. And after you bullishly engulfed from 78.15, you ran all the way up to 81.58. So no, I wouldn't say that's a Head and Shoulder. That's way too weird, man. There's no symmetry, ugly. No one can see that.
With all these
really.
tariff fears, Chinese companies have been getting absolutely slaughtered. JD, Bobby, and Tencent all got taken to the woodshed today. Bitter, please. One bottom.
What was that? HG, thanks 318, man. Kings. Baidu, yeah. The Chinese Google, man. I think Baidu, man, talked about that on Friday. Oh, man, got slaughtered. Oh, my God, slaughtered again, even more. Dude, the double gap down. Jeez. Y'all want to see what Chinese Google looks like? This is Chinese Google. Baidu. Let's go to the daily. This is 60 minute. Why is it 60 minute daily? Look at this, man. What? Look at that. 150, and in 2 days, you get 116.73. Okay, close at 117.55 today. Jesus. Okay, so, interesting, right? Would we have the wick here, anchor point 1 and 2? If that was the case, I think he probably broke out bearishly. Give me a sec. I mean, a structure up here. Let's try to anchor from the top point first. Dude, that's... Oh, yeah, look at that, man. So you had a nice upsloping structure, and then you broke out, back tested twice. That's exactly what Bitcoin did in late January, man. It was in a downsloping structure, and then it broke out, back tested, and then made a lower low, double bottom, and then broke to the upside. Remember April 1st? This is Baidu's April 1st. Jeez, man. Holy crap. Robert, thanks for the super chat, man. What are you talking about, Ray? What are you freaking talking about, dude? Oh my God, is it not showing up? Of course it's not. What are you talking about, Ray? Seriously. It's the same situation we had on Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin, the Gartley, remember we broke out February 19th, double bottom, lower low, double bottom, cipher, whatever, but that was what started. It was you confirming to the market that yes, this channel, we are no longer in it. We are out now, and look what's come from it. All right, same thing going on with Baidu. You had a crazy uptrend, you broke it, you back tested, double topped, higher high, double top. Those are terrible, and look where you are. Oh man, no good, man, no good at all. So fibbing, man, I mean, what do you do? Do you use the wick? No one really knows. Probably not. So I mean, like from the low here, the real low, not the flash crash, September 28, 2015, from that wick, previous low to high. Wow, $88.81 is the 1272 in that regard. Good God, that's insane. All right, but if you did use the wick and you're like, okay, man, we're going to use the wick, we interpret it that way, you have now surpassed an 88.6% retrace, giving you a strong reason to believe if you hold below that, man, there's no support really. I mean, that's not really strong support. Okay. $99 is 100% retrace from that wick, but again, man, fib extensions could be much worse. Sorry, man. Yeah. Chinese gonna learn. I guess Chinese know Chinese better than anybody, right? Their markets are insane. God, man. Anyway, so, okay. Ethereum. So just keeping it simple on the 4-hour chart. We've been looking at the 60-minute a lot. Just based on like, well, things have been going straight up. So it's like really hard to see. There's like no patterns on the 4-hour or daily. It's just been green candles up. So we're now getting to a point where we can get back to the 4-hour more and see more developments. So you had like a huge impulse up, and now you're making lower highs than your previous highs, but you're still making higher lows. And so, yep, you could say pin it, triangle, whatever. Okay, sure. Or you could say channel. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so if you had a triangle though, and you were just to talk about the measured principle, very simple to talk about a measured move. Look, we're definitely got price contraction going on. You can't deny that. But if we were just talking about a simple measured move, and you can use Fibonacci high to low point to get your 1272 targets, whatever. That's a pretty large pattern, man. So if you broke out, measured move would yield you price of around 315 wherever we broke out from, if we broke out bullishly. But if we broke out bearishly, look out below. Same thing, man. Same measure principle. Goes both ways. So wherever you broke out from, you could see as low as 186, man. You prepared for that. We're at 252 right now, down 3%. Bullish trend, right? Very bullish trend for now. We've been in one. So trend is your friend. So with a neutral pattern, you have a hint of bullishness because the impulse before it was bullish. But you waiting for confirmation is always the best, according to Bulkowski, man, right? So that's what could be in store for a big move. We'll be consolidating for the past 4 days now. 4-day consolidation period. Higher lows, lower highs, getting squeezed in, moves coming. All right. Receding volume. Calm before the storm. What's up, Paul Anderson? Thanks for the sub, man. Welcome. Sorry, did I miss super chat? Let me see here. Oh my god, it's probably way too loud. Dude, I'm gonna like kill somebody if like my stream gets taken down for that 38 seconds I played that scrub song. Rico, what does that even mean, man? Okay. Thanks to 223. US dollar. Thanks to. Let's see. So to the Dutch Nacht breakers. Want to elaborate on that just a little bit? Thanks. All right, so I think we're good. Oh, Laszlo said, thanks for the great content. Okay, cool. All right, no, we're good. We're good. All right, man. Good luck to Ethereum. Guess what looks similar to Ethereum right now? Go figure. Is XRP. Downsloping structure, right? Maybe making higher lows. I mean, so much white space would lead you to believe that doesn't look near as good as Ethereum's. It's a little bit too spread out for you. So, impulse up, downsloping consolidation. What did we hit? We hit a 36.871 cent support. Remember, April 7th area. It was resistance. It became support. Double bottomed off of it. Awesome. On the 60-minute, we know there was a wedge, double bottom, all kinds of stuff, right? But on the 4-hour, it's much more difficult to see that stuff, and they're definitely not as significant on this time scale. So the way you look at it is just downsloping consolidation after an impulse up. You hit a golden retrace from your low to high. So that's also confluent with the support here. Not bad. So if you broke out guess what, man? Of course, you're going to have to deal with 41.858 cents, but if you can have a real breakout here, especially with some sort of Bitcoin action, 46.671 cents will be like that first target. I mean, that's the candle high close of the structure that you'd be breaking out of. Bump and run stuff, yeah. Very simple. Brendan, thanks to the 255. US dollars with a €2. Thanks, man. What my thoughts on a potential triple top on Bitcoin? Looks more likely to become a quad top or something, but on the daily, it would just turn into a standard double top. So it would just be like two different setups. Let me go back real quick. Right. I mean, we've already. All right. When you do this, when you triple top, that should be it, man. You should say, all right, we've confirmed. All right, it's over, man. We're gonna run down. There's not enough demand to break us through this sell wall, so it's time to sell off to much lower prices. But the problem is, the last thing you did for 12 hours was reject 7760 prices below 7760 and the simple moving averages on the 4 hour. So very strong. Remember, your bearish patterns, your bearish indicators, all that stuff is less reliable. All right, you going short in a long or like in a bull trend, an uptrend is counter trend trading, and it's not going to be as reliable as you think. All right, calling tops very tough. Okay, so we don't act like we know where the top's going to be, but 8,300 so far is the top until we break it. And if we break it, we're going straight up to 9,000. You break 9,000, you could probably pass through 9,000 real fast and run straight up to 9,600, 95 to 9,600. All right, so. Triple top should have happened, man. We should have broken through, fallen down to 7,400, and then make lower prices, right? If it was a true triple top. So, no, man, not looking like it so far. Where's my music, man? I can't even hear it. Dude, I should do Jeopardy tonight or something. I was supposed to do it last night, but dude, too much stuff. I mean, Game of Thrones series finale. That was a lot of stuff, man. What are miners doing? Yeah, good question. What are miners doing, chat? Are you mining? Are you just letting it go overnight, all day, every day? Eat, sleep, mine? I haven't really looked at chat at all today. I'm sorry, I haven't engaged. My bad. All right. Let me scroll up a little bit. So what's up, Peter K, Cozy Covington, Sea Dog, Sanchez, Paul Silva, Alfonso, J. Logan Gibson, Deepism, Coffee Crypto, and Rosano, Julia, welcome, HH, Matt Plunk, Miss Crypto, Gordeski, man, what's up? Casper CX Scuffed. It is 5:20 today. Is that a scuffed joint? I guess, man. Yep, signs confirmed that episode 520 tonight on 520. We will be kings. Yeah, Matic kept going, man. Does it? ETF was delayed again. Yep, but who cares? I mean, pretty much when the news dropped is when this 4-hour candle kind of began and we bullishly engulfed. So clearly not affecting price at all, nor was the 60-minute segment last night. We know that for a fact. We were live when it started and when it ended. Sub XRP Venture, BK, Rico S, Ben Latin, True Stoner. A lot of good people in here today. Thank y'all so much again. You could be doing anything. What's up, Thomas Love? Been a minute. John Libby, yep, says the ETF is delayed. Yep. What's up, Girl 90028, Robot Girl? Oh my God. What's up, GT, Oscar Cruz, Rapid X, Ryan, Justin McCorkle? Okay, good people. Hey, Morgan Freegan, Dave Jones. Damn man, a lot of good people. Poutine, Spanish Chicken. Dude, we have multiple chickens in here. Weird enough. All right. Trying to like double, triple up in all names. We have Morgan Freeman and Morgan Freegan. We've got like 7 Robs, okay, and counting. What's up, man? Then we have multiple Louis and Lewises. Hey, Pittsburgh, Colby, Met. Sorry, y'all. It's just a lot, man. It's like impossible. Like it used to be manageable. Like it's kind of like impossible now to like say hello to everybody. But if you're enjoying the live stream, at least hit that like button, that bell, that sub. So many likes we can get. How many subs we can get, dude? Again, the road to 10,000 subs. We're under 400 now. Man, talk about a milestone, that's a huge one. I don't care how fast you're growing or what. 10,000 subs is a huge milestone, so we're getting there. All right, Mr. Ether, that is the fib channel tool manipulated. Thanks to the 2, man. All the ripples in the jar. Oh my god, man. Super scary. Thanks, someone better. Right back at you, man. Hello, Christian. Leveled up. Hi. Alright. So, let me see real quick. Yeah, man. So, like, BTC pairs all doing pretty miserable. Okay, so, like, for instance, we're just going to go to a BTC pair. Oh, look at it, right? So, like, VeChain to BTC, it broke all-time lows on this chart. And ran up, hit the 38% retrace from the high to low, and that was it, man. Nothing more.
Could you take a look at BCH/BTC? Thank you for all that you do.
Yeah, Jojo. Sure, man. Thanks, dude. We'll do it in a second, and then Adam Peabody. Thank you, Jojo, for the 5, and then Adam Peabody, thanks for 333 repeating, of course. All right. Yeah, we'll do BCH to BTC. I don't know if the last time I looked at that. I can't remember, man. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, all right, this was the harmonic. Yeah. Just didn't save. All right. So with VeChain, bear trend. The trend is bearish. It's not bullish. Okay, clearly. You ran up, you retraced. That was as high as you went, man. You didn't even make a 38% retrace from that highest high. The US dollar looks more promising, obviously, than the BTC pair. It's just getting eviscerated, and it ran up, and it's like it was trying to get back above these areas and failed. As you can see, big red candle, and now you're below those critical supports. They should have been supports. They're now like resistance, man. No good. Yeah, you actually back tested it as a resistance today, and you can see the back test, and you're pulling back to near open prices. It was terrible, man. It's real bad. A lot of BTC pairs are still doing very bad. Okay, so BCH to BTC, Coinbase, XABCD, 78% retrace, pretty freaking close to 1618. You know, could have gone lower, but you can see the moment shift: low, lower, low. Definitely had divergence going on the 4 hour from this low and this low. And continuing to run up. All right. High to low. We're hitting 382. Remember, the first target was hit, and you're now like kind of double topping at it. It may not be double top. It may just be more, accumulation with a sell wall. Big sell wall here at 52, 55 sats. If you can break that, man, you shouldn't have. Man, okay. The resistance. So there's a candle high close there. You shouldn't have any problems. Well, I mean, that's literally what you're wicking off of. Got it. Okay. So breaking that, your second target. So your first target's at 382 of this pattern. Second target would be 58.42. And then your third target would be 65.08 to 67.91. Okay. So this thing is still just continuing to run on up. And higher, look, low, lower low, higher lows. So a definite, some sort of momentum shift. Very real there, okay? But then you've got a downsloping resistance that I don't think we've broken, right? From this high to this high, you're right at it. You're very close to it. So, but again, man, if you were just trading the harmonic by itself with nothing else, one target's been hit, you're waiting on 58.42, and then after that, 65.08, okay? All right, so you're saying, how about color code? Really, I mean, horizontal lines, we'll see. Let me go back to it. I was like color coding up here like orange as like How was I doing it on the daily? One was a candle high close, one was a wick. Let's see here. So like, okay, well, let me see here. Let me make this. No, this has to be yellow. Alright, so yellow is the candle high close, and then orange is the wicks, right? So like, we know 84.86 is like the highest high of the overhead resistance, but then you've got like a candle high close at 83.84 right below it. So I don't really like choosing a wick or a candle close. I like knowing there's an actual resistance zone. So anywhere within there, you can break the candle high close, and it's still not a real breakout until you break above 84.87. Okay, so we've only gotten as high as that 83.80 area, the candle high close. We never touched the wick, and that's why I always plot it like that, because sometimes you'll hit the wick and sometimes you'll disregard the candle high close, but sometimes you'll only hit the candle high close and we'll never see prices above that again for a long time. So that's why I plot my horizontal lines, candle close and wicks, for the zones of resistance. So, and down here, these are all just critical supports. Like if you break 77.60, all right, sorry, I've got a couple up right now. That's my bad, man. How do I have this? So it's because I will change the visibility on different time scales. And that's the issue. Okay, so if we break 77.60, we're coming down straight down to 7,400. If we break 7,400, we'll come down to 7,000, then 6,800, then 6,500, right? That's how they're plotted. That's why they're there, but they're only visible on the daily because it gets really cluttered. All right, because especially my scaling is so large. Just so you can see if you're on mobile or something like that. All right. Damn, man, I can't keep this audio reasonable. It keeps getting like too loud. Thanks for the 719 people tuned in as Bitcoin on the 4 hour is bullishly engulfing. All right, man, hold on. This is 76. Where is it? See, my visibility is off, so I gotta like turn it back on. It gets confusing sometimes when you're switching between time scales so many times, and you're trying to like articulate it to an audience so they can see, so they're not getting confused. It's not as easy as it seems, like on my side. So I'm trying to do that. Yes, I do wear pants during my streams, but sometimes it's athletic shorts. Okay. That's Fibonacci, Peter V. Okay, Fibonacci, go. Sorry, very little chat engagement just because it's been pretty busy. Alright. These streams are a lot more fast-paced than the streams I've been doing for the past year. Alright, where it's like very little euphoria involved with crypto. Dude, like none. Like, we're happy to see a 5% gain, 10% gain in a day. But now it's like, we're having huge $600 to $1,000 swings all the time, which means volatility is back, which is a very good thing. And that comes when you have a larger market cap, more market participants, more volatility. So Soul crashing. Hey, Bubbles, man. What's up, man? Oh, Summer R. Captain Z. What's up, man? Ivy. Dang, dude, a lot of new faces in here. If you're new here, say something, man. What's up, YouTube gamers? You're in lurk mode. It's all good, dude. Get back to it. RJR, hello. TR Fun Guy. Are people not playing nice with each other? Are y'all fighting, chat? Everyone calm down, man. It's gonna be okay. Just going back to Ethereum again real quick, right? You got price contraction going on, big measure move one way or another, all right? You cannot wear a button-down shirt with athletic shorts. Dude, that's like me, man. That's like my schemata. That's my upbringing, dude. Dude, I was like a collegiate athlete, but also was in a fraternity. What better way to identify as both of those as wearing athletic shorts and a button-down? Just saying, man. Sometimes tennis shoes, sometimes driving shoes, sometimes boat shoes. All right, it's me, man. What's up, Mark UK? Welcome. Randy Schultz, hello. Ibbies, Justin Glass, hi. I recommend buying Robbie. Probably be better to get confirmation. As you can see, we're already pulling back. 255 is an overhead resistance. All right, on the daily. Look, You see where we are? See where we can't break? We cannot sustain prices above 255? Look up. The top wick. The top wick of the overhead resistance. So unless you can break that, man, that's like Bitcoin's 8,500. That's where Ethereum is right now. Unable to hold prices above 255. Okay. So Bitcoin wants to start taking off. I think Ethereum's going to run with it. Good news, at least, is on the daily we can start seeing some sort of structure, and it's kind of down sloping, which is good. Akamoto. Hey, man. Thanks, dude. Alistair. Raymond says new sub. Thanks a bunch. Dude, thank you for subbing, man, and thank you for watching. I hope you get something out of this stream, dude. All right. We just do technical analysis on really any market you want, but most people want crypto here, so it's kind of a crypto-centric stream, I guess. That's it. All right. GSXR says, Ethereum says, boy, but it's going to dump hard in about 2 hours. Well, you know, if it dumps hard, you know what's going to happen. Bitcoin's dumping. So you're kind of predicting that Bitcoin's going to dump. Is that true, man? Is that what you think? Oh, yeah. What pins you talking about, Lee? This crypto, sleep well, man. Thanks for being able to watch for just a little bit, okay? From Holland. Oh my god, Chainlink, 1K end of the year. Where's that guy? Did someone actually ban him? He never got banned, and so it was like kind of like an unspoken rule. Don't ban the guy who keeps spamming Chainlink 1K end of year, but I haven't seen him around in a long time. Why? What happened? Chris BR is here for the music. He can't understand because he's French. Sorry, Chris, man. TA's universal though. So if you could learn how to chart, like you could see what I'm doing with lines and know like what is what. Okay. And really Fibonacci are numbers and percentages, so universal. Scraps G, how much does BitConnect 2.0 pay? Does it matter? Who here would be getting into BitConnect 2.0? They're only trying to like, so there's been a big pump in the market. All right, so they're like, all right, it's time. It's time. There's going to be new market participants who have no idea that we scammed everyone in 2017. So good. We're going to prey on those people who are ignorant and don't know history. Well, BitConnect screwed everyone in 2017. So why would you ever get into something with the branding of BitConnect? All right, Dolphin134, you got an answer for that, man? Dolphin, you going to be getting BitConnect 2.0 when it comes out? Pathetic, man. Friggin' pathetic. All right, Bitcoin's selling off below 8,000 now. There you go, man. Looks like pretty pathetic rally for now. 18 minutes left on the 60-minute candle, and then an hour and 18 minutes left on our daily and 4 hour. I'm looking this stuff up, man. I just want to like know more about it because it's just like it's. How could they even have the nerve, man? Right? Right? There's a countdown. I think it's in July, right? Dude, I think BitConnect was in the top 10 or something. Oh, here it is. Well, I think this is not live, but I think on their website maybe it would show it. Dude, I look so bad, so white, man. The Twitter profile of BitConnect contains just 2 posts. One is a link to the new website, and the other is a Binance referral link. Affiliate marketing scam, right? With directive buy now. Of course, there are no BitConnect tokens, either 1.0 or 2.0, hosted on Binance. If we take a look at the domain registrar details for the new website, bitconnect.io, we see some strange peculiarities. Ooh. What are those peculiarities? Despite the Twitter post promising a July 1st launch, the website's domain name is set to expire 2 weeks before the date. The domain, which differs slightly from the original bitconnect.co website, was registered in 2017. A scam inside a scam, right, chat? All this adds up to what looks like a scam inside a scam, assuming the site domain isn't renewed before the expiration on June 19th. Then perhaps what we have here isn't BitConnect 2.0 at all. Rather, it appears someone with an old domain name is attempting to squeeze as much money out of their Binance referral link as possible before the site expires. Okay, don't touch it, man. You heard it here. Don't touch it. Just think about it. This time in 2017 or whatever, crypto nicks out there being like, touch BitConnect, yeah, go all in on BitConnect, BitConnect. Oh my God. Okay, don't do it if you value your money at all. It's a scam. You've been warned by me, and I'm sure many other content creators have warned people too. All right. We will burn BitConnect 2.0 to the ground with our new influence, okay, in this sphere. Okay, we got some now. We got some clout, so we can destroy scammy, scrubby projects, excuse me. Because we know it's not a project, it's a dumpster fire. Bernie Madoff's a goat, man. Yeah, dude. Can we do a poll for how long viewers have been into crypto? Sure, Mike. Yeah. Why not, man? We should start doing that, like a straw poll every day. Really fun to see, like... Whoops. Gosh dang it. Okay, I'm just going to do it. How many years have you been in crypto? And it's going to be less than 1, 2, 3 plus. All right, I think that's enough. That's like 4 options that everyone probably can deal with. All right, I'm going to post it now. All right. All right, spammed it in chat. Go cast your votes. All right. Oh, man. Got some action going on already. All right, cast your votes, man. How do you like a live stream? You just hit the like button? Is that weird? Octoman PCs, man. There's a place, dude. There's a place to cast your vote. All right, I got 45 votes coming in right now. What the heck, man? There we go. All right, again, there's the link to the poll. Go cast it, so we can see, really what our audience is up to, like how long people have been in crypto here. All right, got 100 votes. Let's keep it going, man. Holy crap! Oh my God, are you kidding me? All right, chat. We have a valued member of our community, and it's his birthday. It is his name day today. Oh man, come on. 1 cent off, it's saying I gotta change that, man. It's so annoying. It should be $4.99. Alright. Anyway, so now I have to read it. If you have the clout like you say you do, why aren't you destroying absolute scam projects like XRP, XLM, TRX? Dude, just because I do TA on them doesn't mean that I don't crap on them. And really, I don't really ever talk about XLM, but I will talk about XRP from time to time, and how, hey man, I think it's admirable that they're doing more, they're accomplishing more with their project than 95+% of all other projects in crypto. And then TRX, dude, are you kidding me? I'm sorry, how many times do we make fun of Justin Sun in here, chat? Incessantly, dude. Incessantly. So we do TA on it. We talk about where it could retrace to commonly, but that's about it. So anyway, thank you, dude, for the $4.99. Real quick, throwing up the confetti, throwing up the happy birthday for Dan, the Iowa Jesus man, Dan and Melissa. Thank you all. Y'all been a valued member of this community for such a long time, and very awesome to get to experience it with you. I don't know if Dan's here, Melissa, but thank you for letting me know. But timestamp 45 minutes into the stream. Happy birthday, Dan! Chat. Can we get birthdays in chat? Happy birthday, Dan, in the chat. Everyone, now. Thanks. Amazing. Oh, yeah, man. You've been in crypto since 1975 BC? Before crypto? There you go, man. Yes, dude, that's a good question, man. That's a real good question. It might have some... Dude, XRP is the token, right? So it's like, that's always a question I've had. It's like, as an investment, like, though they're doing that, right? Like, you've got Garlinghouse and, you know, Schwartz and all that. Are you really investing in the company of Ripple when you own XRP? That's the question that I don't really know. Okay, I don't know. Okay. Happy birthday. Damn, man. Kangs. Let's go to the poll real quick. Holy crap. So how many years have you been in crypto? 22% of y'all said 3+ years. 10% less than 1. 17% 1 year. And then 51% is 2 years. So it seems like a lot of people came in during the Great FOMO, right? That is what this means. Great FOMO, Bitcoin selling off, 79.20 now. We're down $278 on the day. All right. Couldn't run up and retrace. Never made it to 8,300. It looks like we did stall out at that 8,100 area. A high from earlier today. Much earlier. Thanks, Lieutenant Dan. We love you, man. All right, I'll turn off the confetti now. All right. Kangs. Thanks again, Dan and Melissa, for being valued members of this community for a long time. Y'all are incredible. All right. We love you. Okay, man. Everyone's favorite part of the show, dude. Time to read off. Let's do some reading. Let's read it. Market cap 246, pretty much 247 billion, man. Bitcoin, here it is. Reading the, act like I'm reading it. Let me act like I'm reading it. I'm gonna act like I'm reading it here and there and there and there. Okay, you see it, man? Wow, dude. I'm like everyone else now. Kangs. Get me out of here. Ripple can use any crypto. What? We're talking about investing. You can invest in Ripple on the secondary market, but buying into XRP, you are not buying into Ripple. You hear that? You're not. So if you own XRP, according to Chris Sharp in live chat, you're not buying into Ripple, which is the big issue. All right. There you go, Hink, man. So that's a big deal to me, I think, right? Like, though you can believe in Ripple all you want, and you can own all the XRP you want, that doesn't mean that you're going to be riding the coattails of Garlinghouse's success owning XRP, right? That's the consensus, it seems, right? Chat? Anyway, let's go back to that 4-hour chart real quick on Bitcoin. See a big pullback. Can't break 255, just like Bitcoin can't. Looks like break 80, 159. Look at the big pullback. That's a huge amount of rejection up here. All right. Can't do it. So, yeah, it was right here. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Someone brought it up earlier. You would just think that we rejected lower prices, so it will be time to at least test 8,300 again. But, hey, again, man, it's like, what time is it in Seoul? It's very early. Morning time. The day is just beginning for Asia. And we've got an hour and 7 minutes left until our daily candle close. All right. Yeah, possibly Joe Dagger. Yeah, possibly. FOGR, fear of getting wrecked. Nice. Hey, GXRP. You say XRP will match the success of Ripple? How? Because it seems like a lot of people in the chat say no. That's not true at all. All right, Julia, have a good one. Right. Ripple will be hella rich no matter what, but XRP investors take their chances like the rest of us. I got you, dude. Well, it's interesting, man. It's stuff that's good to talk about, but I guess it came from AAP's contribution, right? That started all this conversation, so you can see what happens. All right, man. So, not really what you're looking for. Bitcoin weakness going into, with 6 minutes left on the 60 minutes. Right, beginning to bearishly engulf a little bit, whatever. Still holding the uptrend, I guess, right? Okay, guess what? Heartline too. Look at the heartline rejection of the channel. Nice.
I bought my first BTC at $10. Guess what year I bought it?
Was it like 2011, 2012, something like that? Kills for a living. Thanks to the sailboats, man. 250 likes, Ryan. Dude, thank y'all for the 247 likes, dude. Alright, thanks for the 831 people here. Let's get a like spike going on if you're enjoying the coverage of Bitcoin trying to rally. And just now bouncing off the 20 and the 50 moving average. So good. Good to see that. Always good when you bounce off your faster scale moving averages. Alright. Doesn't even seem like we touched them, but whatever, man. Alright, so if this can sustain, if we can break the heart line, again, we should see 8,300 for the fourth time, the fourth peak. Would it be another double top? Or would it finally be time to fill all the sell orders? And so there are no more sellers at this price, so we just violently break to the upside. That would be amazing. Alright. Yeah, I mean, whatever, man. People are treating gold like, or sorry, Bitcoin like digital gold. It's being treated as a commodity, and it's being treated as some sort of de-risking tool against the end of major market cycles, like the stock market. 10 plus years, man. Alright? All things come to an end. Trends are like seasons, even 10-year long seasons. Did you ever see Game of Thrones where they had like a 10-year long summer? Well, guess what happens? They had a generation of winter. But then it turned around and became summer again. What? When will Bitcoin go to zero? I got an answer for you, dude.
I don't know, sir.
Let the dude answer for you, okay? Who said I'm dreaming Bitcoin won't break 83, 84 today? GSXR, man. But we could test it again. We certainly could test it again. I didn't say we would break it. It would be so nice if we could. But the step is to test it. And then if it breaks, it's going to go hard. When or if it ever happens, it would be a very violent move up. I don't know, people keep talking about the ETF. I mean, oh, the ETF's finally going to get approved one day. Alright, well, we'll wait for you. Alright. Stock market looks great. Stock market gapped down pretty nastily today. Okay, Larly just posted this for me. Let's look at it. Let's read about it. I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think about this. Amazon wins patent for proof-of-work cryptographic system. Amazon's been granted a patent for various techniques to build a proof-of-work cryptographic system similar to those used by blockchains such as Bitcoin. First filed in December 2016 and awarded Tuesday today, right? By the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. No, yeah, it was today. What, am I crazy? Dude, it's definitely Monday. Why did it say Tuesday? Was that last week? I guess so, yeah, it was last week because the article was on, a few days ago. By the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, the patent outlines how Merkle trees can be generated as a solution to a proof-of-work challenge, among other benefits. A Merkle tree structure allows for verification of data sent between computers and on a peer-to-peer network such as blockchains used to ensure blocks are not falsified. The concept dates back to 1979. Proof of work, on the other hand, is an algorithm that is used to protect networks by asking a service participant to do work, often involving using computer processing power to solve complex mathematical puzzles. The Bitcoin blockchain network, for instance, uses proof of work algorithms with the work done by miners. In this case, Amazon says the Merkle tree is the work demanded by the algorithm. Okay, and I guess I'll just read out the actually what the patent explains. It explains a proof of work system where a first party, e.g. a client computer system, may request access to a computing resource. A second party, e.g. for example, service provider, may determine challenge that may be provided to the first party. So, D-Bun, thanks, man. A valid solution to the challenge may be generated and provided for the request to be fulfilled. All right. Chat, we'll see you, man. We'll post the link in chat right now for you if you want to read it at your leisure. I think that's a long link, man. All right. Let me know your thoughts. And it seems like the voting is still good here, right? 101 people, or 51%. So the majority of people that have voted on this straw poll said they've been in crypto for 2 years. All right. The second place was 22%, 3+ years. Wow. There you go, man. Now you got a better clue of where we are in this community. Kangs is investing in yourself, becoming a better person every day. If you did not get better that day, you were not a Kang, you're a peasant. That's what Kangs is, all right? Okay, the 60 minutes just closed. So 1 hour left. I said 1 hour left until the daily candle and 4-hour candle close. Rico S, thanks for the $2.23 super chat. Dang, dude, all the ripples. Feels like the Alex Cobb channel today. Good looking bet. What is it? Enforcing it? Doesn't it usually dump when the ETF is delayed, dude? And, I mean, it doesn't, like, the conditions are different now, man. Conditions are much different. We're not bearish anymore. The market is not bearish right now. So an ETF delay is not going to really affect Bitcoin that much, clearly. Sending on CNBC stuff. Dude, Dan and Melissa.
Is that a joint?
Thank y'all for the 24 freaking 20. The Iowa Hawkeye. Marijuana's in the jar. Thank y'all. Holy crap. Happy birthday again, Dan man. Thanks, Melissa, for letting me know. All right. Okay, yep. Last week, article was published on the 17th. Just a few days ago. No big deal. Hanger 18 Tattoo. Thanks for the $1.99 super chat, dude. Another ripple in the jar, man. Holy crap. You wanted to be the 10,000th sub debone. You just found my channel a couple weeks ago, but you can't wait. Too bullish about this channel. So here we go. Sub number 9622. Thank you, man, for being the sub 9622, dude. All right, we're getting closer and closer to that 10,000 mark, chat. Let's see if we can get there, man. ASAP. Huge milestone for this entire community. We've been building it for 15 months, but we've started over 4 times. This is the 4th channel I've been on. It's finally mine, right? The 3 before mine were not mine, and I just didn't know at the time. You don't know, really, right? Like, how it all works. This streaming crypto thing, it's just like there are a lot of people out there that want to use you, and I had to learn that. I was very trusting nature, and wow, man, I got taken advantage of, like, decently, all right, from the places I was at before. So now I'm on my own channel since like August or September, so we've come a long way. It's been a crazy journey. Really happy to have a bunch of new people infused into this community. What's up, John Black? You should meet Jack Black. He's in our community, man. What will indicate the whole rally was or wasn't a bull trap, S? I don't think it was a bull trap. I think it was just you made common retraces. You had improper consolidation back from December 15th. And it didn't make sense, man. It was like really high risk to take shorts. It was stupid to take shorts down there. There was no value. So you had to retrace. But when we retraced, we exceeded the living crap out of our retraces and broke over tons of overhead resistance, and now we're at one again. So, bull trap? What if we have a mega sell-off and we retrace down to like 6,400 or 6,000 or 5,800? I think you're okay until you break below 5,800, because 5,800 is that all that support back from 2018, right? You don't really want to be falling below that. I mean, if anything, you don't want to be falling below like 7,000. But just say, for instance, we disregard the wick because the CME futures, closing the gap all over exchange. Like, there's many different wicks, right? They're all different sizes, but one thing's certain, you all had a wick after, so you just do 1 and 2 on the bottom and then 3 on the top. And so let's just say it did sell off and we fell down to 7,071, we could lose $900 of our value right now and still be okay, and we would be still making a higher low than our previous low from May 17th, just a couple days ago, right? A few days ago. GSXR, that'd just be a lower high and not be good. But you just got to give it time, man, because we have a 4-hour candle with 55 minutes left. We'll see how we can respond to that technical bearish engulfing candle in the 60 minutes, rejecting prices above the little heart line of our small channel. Yes, Networm, it sure is. Full scammers.
Is that a joint?
Oh,
Did you
God.
add BitTorrent token, BTT, to the list? Thanks either way, man.
Bobby, I thought we were friends, man. I thought we were friends. BTT. BitTorrent Connect. Pathetic Connect. Wow, looks like we're bounced, man. Wow. I mean, it's been nothing but terrible. Straight up, man. How would I even plot this crap, man? Dude, don't put me in a box with some of these S coins, man. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Was it a wedge, man? Was it some sort of wedge that, like, completely disregarded? I guess I'm gonna go to, like, a smaller time scale with more candles, because this is terrible. Jeez, man. It's awful. Dude, I mean, like, it's like you were getting down sloping price contraction, but dude, whatever, man. It's so arbitrary. It's terrible, man. You could try and draw a channel too, right? So wedging or something. You see the same thing, like 1 and 2. How do you use this wick? It doesn't even make sense, man. You can't use that top wick. So if you do it like this, it's the same thing. You like broke a down sloping resistance. Okay, kind of. I mean, did you? The way this price action is, it doesn't even look like it's regarding anything. Okay, it just finally hit on the daily candle low close or something, or just really the start. It hit that inception price, right? That's like where it opened. So you hit it and bounced from there. Good for you, right? So.
What is a good value to set my limit buy at?
For what, Chris? For what, man? Thanks for the 5. So if you just fib from the highest high to the lowest low, you're at a 23% retrace, okay? So that's your most shallow retrace. And it just gives you reason to believe if you were just to make a common retrace, you'd go up a little bit higher, okay? You could go between 20 sats and 26 sats. Congratulations, BTT. We did it, man. Won the ball game. Dude, it's just like, you're at such high prices. I mean, you're talking about a buy, like a trade setup, because you're not going to say, what should I set my limit buy at? Because then it's like, where should I set my limit buy up? Where should I set my stop loss? Where should I take profit, right? I mean, do you really see, like, I mean, we're bullishly engulfing here, but it's not like a low risk trade. I mean, 77.60, if you want to try to play a support, that'd be the limit buy. But dude, if we don't run up, I mean, if this is it, dude, like, bullishly engulfing, okay, you break 77.60, you could get a running stop, and you could run all. I mean, you're gonna run down to 7,400 instantly if you break. You know, if you can confirm below 77.60. You see how many times we rejected it, and then once we did for real break it, we ran all the way down to 65.91. And just remember, there's the futures gap at 71.90 or something crazy. But the question is, you know, based on the chart, we've like almost always filled the gap, like no matter what, up and down. But it's just like, when would we fill the gap if we're going to? Would it be us breaking out to 9,000, 10,000 first before eventually selling off all the way down to 7,190? Or are we going to be unable to break 8,500 and then we're just going to fill the gap then, right? It's like a matter of not if, it's really when. What kind of price action will we see before it happens? Oh, God, man. Thanks, Crypto Street, for the $2 super chat. Thanks, Carlos. Put your stop order now on vague questions. Yeah, I guess. Get ready for the break in the next 5 minutes, Luke. Okay, man. We're ready, dude. BitConnect 2.0 will destroy Bitcoin, dude. Yeah, man. Totally agree. Wow. Maybe Chris M. Quite the image. What's up, Crypto Military Vet? Good to see you, man. Thanks for your service, if you did, sir. Do we have an ascending triangle on Bitcoin? Potentially. Don't really know yet. I mean, I don't think this is a reaction low. So it'd be nice to come down and backtest again at 7,100. That's a real decent, you know, there is thought behind a potential limit buy down at 7,100 just in case, right? But then we could just smash right through it because we have, now what's it, 7,100? Is there anything? See, yeah, you break 7,400, man, you're coming like straight down to 6,800. That's exactly what we did before, man. Right, you break 7,400 straight down to 6,800, but then we bounced. Violent bounce, knee-jerk reaction bounce. So I think it's just based on like knowing where the critical support resistances are. I think that's the most important thing here. Okay. Ooh, Chris Smith. Well, I think you're pretty scrubby. And I think you need a ban. Oh, looks like you got it, man. Careful what you wish for. What's up, Grit Gains? Welcome, man. Cocky because we're talking about support resistances. Like, I mean, these are the same scenario. We've been talking about all these support resistances for a long time now. And it's like, what happened when we did break the 7760 that has not been touched? We dumped down $400. And then we actually ran through that and hit the one after that. So, whatever. Oh my God, man. Terrible. Very bad.
Could we check Apple, please? Thinking China may attempt payback. Could be good for a short if Fibonacci wills it. Thank you.
A short now? I mean, didn't you kind of miss it at a 78% retrace with bearish divergence? Edit. I mean, like, that is not a low risk entry for a short, especially when you're just gapping down on no volume. Alright, Apple. Huge uptrend since Christmas or December 26th, all the way up. You didn't get any candle high close above 213, which is from their high point to low point, the 78.6% retrace. Okay, so you're talking about taking a short now when there was definitely weakness showing at this critical fib node, and we had the channel. We broke out of the channel bearishly. So there you go. Again, man, just gaps. Dude, that's a lot of gaps, man. Holy crap, look at these gaps. What if we want to go back up and fill those gaps, you know? So this thing's been beaten down. The stock market gap down today. All right, stayed down. So we know that a lot of times gaps want to fill. All right, it's not like certain, but we definitely know they can. From your candle low close to your candle high close, we have surpassed a 382. Tried holding it. And then we gap down below the 382 today. So you got to ask the question, will we run up to 186 tomorrow? Maybe, to fill the gap before then selling off again. But you've already hit the golden zone, right? So if you're like, I mean, sure, we had this huge impulse. This could have been it, man. The lower high than your previous high, that could be, hey, man, the trend has reversed. Okay, very well could be that. And so then we could start plotting anchor point 1 and 2 on the top, and then 3 on the bottom for some crazy downsloping channel, right? We had the uptrend, and we broke out of it bearishly. And so then we rallied to retrace, hit a deep retrace, and then we dumped from there. All right, so let's fib from our low to, well, I guess we did. Never mind, sorry. Did high to low, then low to high. So the golden retrace for Apple is $168.87. All right. What AP does that mean? Your Gann square chart, which is called every single, oh man.
Mitch, my Gann square chart, which has called every single massive drop, is predicting a drop on May 30th. It's accurate with 7-day of the date projected.
Congratulations, man, on your perfect indicator. No reason to be watching me, man, if your indicator's so perfect, dude. So, congrats, man. Nice humble brag, I guess. So you heard it from him. He says his perfect square chart, Gann square chart, says on May 30th, we're screwed. All right. Dang, dude. Seems just too perfect, right? You're giving an actual date on when we're dropping. Not sure gun people do that. Stars align and you hit 10,000 the same time as Bitcoin. According to your chart, though, your channel looks like an ascending scallop that's bullishly engulfing. Ascending scallop. I know that's... I hate the wording of those because they are kind of the opposite, right? Ascending scallop would be... Right? Because it's like, how is it ascending? This is ascending, right? But then, like, this could be ascending, right? I hate the way it's worded, the ascending and descending scallops, right? Obnoxious. They're not very reliable patterns either. The only time a scallop is the most reliable is in a bear trend as a bearish reversal pattern after a retrace, right? Those are the most reliable, and they're still only, like, I think 64% accurate. They're not that good. Anyway, remember reading about those a lot. Yeah, what time, man? I mean, if it can tell you the date, it seems like a scam, but it can't tell you the exact time when it's going to dump to, okay? So, let's do it. Alexa, remind me.
What's the reminder for?
The reminder is for AP saying that Bitcoin will drop on May 30th because of his perfect Gann square chart.
When should I remind you?
May 30th.
When on May 30th should I remind you?
5:20. 5 p.m. 20.
Is that 5:20 in the morning or in the afternoon?
Afternoon.
Okay, I'll remind you May 30th at 5:20 p.m.
Okay, thanks. Great. All right, AP. Putting you to the test, man. Who's Abysmal Whip, man? I think the only person not calm is you, telling other people to calm down. Yeah, we're holding up tight, but dude, again, like all this bearish news stuff, anything like that, everyone expects it, right? Everyone expects, okay, yeah, we're gonna get delayed because we've only been delayed, so falling on deaf ears now. It has a time error of 7 days. That's not very perfect, man. It's a 7-day window. All right. So in 7 days, a big move's coming. All right, man. That's cool, though. But I mean, like, again, everyone calm down, right? Anytime, Hink, man. Did it specifically to trigger you, dude, all right? Well, yeah, man. Beginning of a monthly candle's going to close, of course. When months close and monthly candles close, weekly candles close, daily candles close at the same time. Yeah, dude, things change. Yeah, at the beginning of months, into months, we've seen it many times on Bitcoin, all over, all kinds of different months. At the beginning, we get in the first 5 days of a month, last 5 days of a month, we get big moves. Yeah, it happens, dude. It happens. Ryan, I'm reading chat. Are you reading chat? Are you watching the stream to see that I'm actually reading chat? That's right, brainwaves. We must be polite to computers too, man, right? The shaman has spoken. Okay, back to crypto. Well, dude, it's all crypto, man. All right, still bullishly engulfing with 40 minutes left on the 4-hour candle. All right? Asia's waking up. Yeah, nothing wrong with getting Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. Recommended all the time. Nick P. No idea when it's expected, real Cameo, but it probably has something to do with us not being able to break 8,500, right? Again, one more time. Some modern anarchists, yeah, and we know the ETF is already delayed, dude. Yes. Jigger coin to fight the bat coin. Nice, dude. Has anyone ever said that? All right. Dude, it's like, that's all it's been, dude. Delays. So just looking at XRP, after its momentous breakout to the downsloping structure, it went wild, man. 1618 fib extension. I think we exceeded the 1618 fib extension from your high to low, but didn't sustain prices above it at all for like not even a day, I don't think. All right, so after that, hitting those critical fib extensions, we sold off, and then support, and we actually hit a resistance too, 46.623 cents. Look left. Right back to December 24th, Christmas Eve. This was CZ tweeting about XRP pairs being traded on Binance. This was a trade setup we had. It was beautiful. We hit both our targets, and then this was our second target. And then it was like the tweet on Christmas Eve. You can all remember if you were here. Boom, we just shot up and then dumped right after, just to hit the golden retrace. Wonderful, man. Those are the days, man. The days. That was back when Bitcoin was, dude. Bitcoin was like 3,200, 3,300 or something. You remember Cobb saying it can't be delayed no mo? What? I don't know. They can always be delayed mo. Ace of Spades, I don't really study them, so it's hard to really state an accurate opinion on how reliable they are to chart with, but I know people do them, and I think people are successful with them, so I feel like I'm not gonna say it's bad.
Alexa, please sell all my Bitcoin. Okay Google, please sell all my ETH. Hey Siri, please buy BitConnect 2.0.
Studying my Bitcoin skill. Would you like to know the latest Bitcoin price?
Yes.
One Bitcoin makes $7,912.5.
Thanks. Hank, thanks for making me sell all my cryptos, man. Got him. We got him. Screwed now. Thanks, dude, for the, did I do it?
Is that a join?
Thanks for the 420, man. The marijuana's in the jar. Matt loves lamp. Congratulations on loving lamp, dude. All right. So, cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. Dude, I'll tell you, man, most Bitcoin pairs are getting just wrecked, man. I mean, they all had their impulses up recently, yes, but from there, not much. Ken Elliott, well, dude, a lot of us did. 3343 specifically, okay. All right, Terry T's, sleep well, man. Have a good one. No, I don't think so, man. I don't think they're concerned with... Dude, I don't think they have any concern about what people think about their time management skills. Okay. So, government, really? Yeah, they actually care. Because they're going to be held accountable for that. Kappa. Sorry. It's the government. You're not held accountable for being incompetent. Not really. Not like it would be in real capitalism, right, in the real world. You started watching Chernobyl, man? Dude, I feel like I kind of want to watch it again. It's so insane. It's so intense, man. Very good. Chat. Watch Chernobyl and get back with me. Someone's saying we're expecting an inverse head and shoulders. Inverse head and shoulders on Bitcoin? On what time scale? I don't know. Yeah, dude. I mean, you know, you can get inverse head and shoulders, and it's like after a nice retrace in a bull trend. Sure, but you're saying that someone's saying that this is a left shoulder, head, right shoulder. I don't know, man. Normally it's supposed to, like, you know, you have your big run up and then you sell off and then you know, make a higher low and you rally. Make your lower low, you rally again, you make your higher low, right? And then you run, you break, and then decline, you run. But, like, I don't know, man. Like, normally you don't have an impulse up and kind of like stay up here and then run again. Yeah, the retrace wasn't anything. We didn't even have a real retrace. So you're saying an inverse head and shoulders, but it's more so like ascending triangle, if that's the case. All right. So I don't know, man. Despite anything, you know, low on price, lower low on price. Now you're making higher lows than your previous lows. So a higher low is always good, man. It's accumulation. So you're bullishly engulfing the 4 hour too. Leo says Chernobyl shows you what power and stupidity combined can harm humanity. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. It was insane, man. It's like your heart's racing the whole time. Yeah, J. Logan Gibson, exactly. Chernobyl's a strain of weed. I think everything's a strain of weed now, right? I think people now in this community that grow marijuana are creating, you know, like candlestick patterns, like weed strands, right? Dude, think about it. You can have an entire, like, dispensary or whatever farm, and like every single, you know, and it could be like Japanese candlestick themed, where every different strand of marijuana that you make is a different candle pattern. So you can have like ascending triangle, or like your gnarly ascending triangle, or your you know, whatever, falling 3 method or rising 3 methods. That'd be a wonderful marijuana strain name, right? Because you're rising. Oh my god, man. Whatever. Yes, who cares? Like, who cares? It doesn't even concern us, because it could take us like years to get there. So I'm not really concerned with that. Chernobyl Diaries. No, Victor. HBO is doing a mini series. I think another episode comes out tonight or tomorrow. The 3rd episode of this. All right. What was that, BitMEX Trades? Discussing such strange topics? Dude, nothing wrong with talking about all kinds of things, dude. Alright. Is there a marijuana strain called Bitcoin itself, right? Or we could call it, man, the Great FOMO of 2017 strand. It gets you the highest. It gets you over 20,000 or at 20,000, right? Something like that. Dude, we could do it, man. Hit me up. We'll get into the marketing aspect later. Wally, how nuts would it be, man? Alright. How nuts would it be? Yeah, Brad. Yes. Yeah, it's like when you hug a resistance, it's normally bad because then you're just like there's no like selling pressure, you know. Like look what happened here. You know, the first time you hit it, you hit support, you ran up, you definitely declared, hey man, this is the top for now, right? And we did sell off, right? The higher probability chance of selling off. But now that we've hit it again, and look, same thing, we're holding support. Now we're bullish engulfing. So it's like you would think that there's a very high chance, maybe sometime soon, that we would hit 8,300 again to at least test it. And there's always the offshoot chance that we could break it. All right. And again, who cares if we don't? We can sell off all the way down to like 7,100. 7,100 what? See me gaps, future gap, close, yeah. You could run down to test the bottom of the potential triangle and fill the gap, so you're having your cake and eating it too. And then we run again. Possible, man. You've been waiting for VChain to take off, dude? Well, I mean, US dollar pair, it's been doing pretty freaking well, I guess. What about Fukushima? Everyone's crying about climate change. Non-static environment by the oceans are being killed now. Yeah, it sucks, dude. Well, that was a natural disaster, more so than stupidity. So, the ether is expanding in something else. What are you talking about, dude? Sounds like Final Fantasy. The 3 days starting to dump. Wait, 3 day dump is starting 45 minutes from now. I think so. What's up, Greg? Miles McDermott. Zach Walters, welcome. It's getting deep up in here, man. All right, so yeah, Larley, didn't Hyperwave buy last week? Yeah, I thought it was a couple weeks ago or something, right? Maybe it was last week. D-Bone, you have to. All right, you must watch it. Okay, you will thank me. You'll be like, dude, oh my God, I took your word for it, Ray, and watched Chernobyl, and it's incredible. Dude, we're just 28 minutes, man. 28 minutes till your daily candle close. H is waking up, all right? So we're just hanging out. The hollow moon theory, man? It's a real thing, bro. Yeah, Marco, man. I heard about the moon theory. Hollow moon theory. Yeah, it's like wind moon. That is the hollow moon theory. Anytime you ask wind moon, whatever it is, it's a hollow moon. All right. Yeah, dude. I mean, look, where we are right now, 8,000. That's just a psychological minor scrub resistance. You're probably, I don't know why you would stop here and not come back up since you're bullish engulfing, holding 3 times, 12 hours now. You rejected prices below a critical support at 77.60, and it just would be weird to not go and back test one more time before selling off or breaking out. AKMK, man, thanks for the, whoa, holy crap, look at that jar, man. Dude, I love it, man. The gravity, the lower gravity. Is it lower? Yeah, lower gravity. So, thank you, man, for the 411 super chat, dude. Yes, CC, do it. Watch it, man. Just watch it. Haven't had dinner yet, Eklund, man. It's only like 6:30 where I am, so... Hyperwave still says we're going to 1,000, but their Consensio says they're bullish for now. All right. That's cool, man. And thank you so much for the 770 people tuned in. Got 318 likes. Thank you so much for those likes. We'll see if we can get to 400 likes, man. Think it's possible, right? Let's be kangs. And again, it's the road to 10,000 subs. We're at 9,627 subs now, man. Adam Peabody. Go to settings, right? And then it's going to be something weird. The background? Background is scales text, right? Go to your background, go to scales text, and that will make your size change, okay? So it's more visible. Got it? That help? Let me know. Thank you, man. Oh, yes, Leo. That's incredible. Thank you. I'm so happy it's out. You know, it like the first episode came out on a Tuesday. Then last week's episode came out on a Monday, or vice versa. I'm like, what day, man, does it come out? Baron, it's a good point, man. He says there's an entire universe and you want to go to the moon. Very, very good point. A lot of insight in that, right? A lot of insight. Am I live on Twitch? You got biddies to throw at me? Ken, nah, man. I used to do Twitch every day. Every freaking day with YouTube. But restream, something's happened, man. It's gotten political. It's gone nuts, man. And YouTube and Amazon, or sorry, Google and Amazon, which, you know, YouTube is owned by Google and then Twitch is owned by Amazon. They got a thing going and they do not want you streaming on another platform. If you have any sort of clout or like you're an actual, you know, you've got any kind of following, they want you exclusive on their platform and no one else's. And that's because competition and money, and you know, even Twitch has a TOS, right? Terms of service. You're breaking terms of service if you're streaming on multiple platforms. You know that, even if you're an affiliate partner. So I was breaking TOS for a pretty long time, but don't worry about it now. I'm using YouTube's internal servers and I'm getting no melting. The quality's great. And I think the algorithms favor that because they can literally see. They can see what server I'm streaming from, whether it's their internal servers or restreams. And so I think that might, you know, it's tinfoil hat stuff, I guess. But dude, it's correlating. Me stopping Restream, everything's gone so well since I stopped using Restream. So I'm just if it's not broken, don't fix it. So sorry, you might have to give those Twitch bits to some thought, okay, on just chatting. Christopher, what's it about, man? What's dark about? Ron Paul coin. Argon 31. There's a brown dwarf in the sky that we can't see. And I remember sticking it to my science teacher in high school. He was like, there are no such thing as brown dwarfs. I'm like, yeah, right, dude. I brought an article and destroyed him. Yeah, dude. Hank was talking about the BTC pairs like Ethereum. But it looks like so many others, and yeah, we can go to it for a second, I guess. All right. Let me look at this earlier. Yeah, beautiful. Look, I mean, impulse up, down slipping consolidation. Looks wonderful, man. Looks so poised to potentially run to the upside again, right? But a more zoomed out view, that's short term. Zoomed out view, you're range bound, you're hardcore range bound, right? Between 24,894 and 26,722, right? On the bottom side, on the upside, 39,643 to 41,781, right? So you just bounced off of it, man. Beautiful, right? Bounced off. Look at this huge move reaction. So not making higher highs yet. And there's a down slipping resistance you have not broken. So I think you still have a lot of work to do if you are Ethereum to Bitcoin. I mean, people can talk about pin it, whatever, you know, the 4 hour just looks like, I mean, how do you even plot it, right? Oh my god. Alright, this looks almost like a bull pull bull flag. You're just kind of going sideways. You could say pin it, sure, but on the 4 hour, you can plot it like this too. Measure move's insane, man. Insane measure move. So that means you'd be breaking out. You'd probably be running up to the top of the channel, straight up. I mean, if we want to do a measure move, a potential bull flag, I guess we can, for fun. I mean, it really stops. I mean, I get it, like, but you pulled back and then ran again. You can be conservative, right? And not use that because we pulled back so much and then ran again. We could just use like a conservative target from a breakout whenever that real breakout actually happens. When the move actually happens, you could maybe see a very high move, 39,000 sats, if it happened. So we don't know. It's all probabilities, man. So you did like the consolidation, or the impulse set the tone for the consolidation. The consolidation's down sloping. People are getting a chance to potentially accumulate at shallow retrace levels. And you might run again. All right. That's it. Jay, that's certainly not true. Nice, C. Vanderpool. Awesome, man. If I was allowed to go back in time and invest money in one thing, what would it be? BitConnect? Yeah, dude. Definitely BitConnect. Cap up. If I go back in time, so there's such a... You're given no rules. I'll just go back to... What was it? 1817 or something like that? What was the year? 1817? Making sure I'm right here, not crazy. 1817. I'd go back to March 8th, 1817. Go all in on the New York Stock Exchange. That's it. That was what I would do. You asked me, and you didn't give any rules, so that's your own fault as a question bearer, all right? Fortnite debated XMR in their merch. Good God. Mike, you've been warning about what, dude? White Walkers? Yeah, dude. Everyone's been warning about White Walkers. No one believes us, though, right? No one believes we've overtaken Westeros. Beers and biddies. Yeah, dude, that's what this on Twitch, man. We got beers and super chats. Super chat, what a terrible name. Super chat? I don't think they knew what they were doing. Trying to knock off Twitch. Yeah, Jay, that was pretty terrible. I wouldn't say the worst ever, but it was really, like, it just leaves you yearning for so much more. So bad. But that's what happens when the writers of the show decide they want to go to Star Wars. You get seasons like this. There should have been 2 seasons total, 2 more, but they said nope, we're not missing our opportunity on opportunity on Star Wars, because if they said no, then they'd probably get other writers to do it, right? Do I think Matic will dump? It will at some point, dude. Yeah, Sublime, I agree, man. I agree. We'll see. He's gone, man. Freaking gone. To the moon, man. Dude, you've like exceeded everything. You're just gone. Like, you broke out. Remember the channel we had? You were like, no, we're still within it. It's like, no, man, we're not. We're actually not still in it. Okay. Hey, it could have been argued that we had a rising wedge and we see the measure principle would help us, but I think we've already exceeded the measure move, man. So it doesn't even matter. Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. Okay, this is what it ended up being. Alright. Of course he is, Larley. What the? Why did it do that? It took half of my... What? Give me this, man. Alright, what is it doing? Do you see this? I feel like I'm losing my mind. This is weird, dude. I've never seen this before. Dude, it must be some sort of S-coin thing. I don't know, man. Jeez. Alright, 422 cents. Right? From the real breakout, 422 sats. Okay, I guess it is scaling right. 420 sats, whatever. That's like your measure move. You've exceeded the crap out of it. That's weird, man. That's really weird. Oh my god, it's log scale. That's why. Jeez, man. What the? Thanks, log scale. I knew something was off, man. It was like, where did my channel go? Like, why is my channel not working here? And like, where would my break hook and go? It was like this, and then yeah, on the 4-hour break hook and go, right? Man, I was like, I'm losing my mind. Look, here you go, chat. Break, hook, hook and go. Bullish engulfing candle kangs. There you go, man. All right. See, I wasn't messing around, so they always make fun of Matic. I also definitely on this candle when we were live talked about the break and go confirmation, and look what's manifested into. You got as high as 34.95. Or sorry, that's 3.082 cents. All right. Yep, log scale. Yep. Sometimes happens, man. All right. Yes. Nah, Lee, it was just me being log scale. That's it, dude. All right, so everyone calm down. As someone would say earlier. Turn off log, man. This guy unsub. Unsub. Matt Plunk, you use log scale because it gives you percentage changes, not price change. All right, so you do it when there's a lot of time involved and there's a lot of huge amount of price change involved. Okay. Like on Bitcoin, if you're trying to do a historical all-time chart on it, you'd never be able to do it in linear. You'd have to do log scale because the amount of time it's been around and the height of its ascent has been so great that you have to use percentage change and not price change. That's your benefit, Matt Blanc. There's not the most important technical indicator because they all play their role, and the whole point of what we do is we combine different technical indicators together and they all tell us the same thing, and that gives us a greater probability of being correct. All right, so what's the most important technical indicator? Having a multitude of technical indicators that don't overlap in what they tell us, right? But they all tell us the same thing, like bullish divergence on multiple time scales, right? Bullish divergence on multiple oscillators, bullish patterns, critical fib nodes, all different, all important in their own right. Crap, man, I can't even remember where I have that one. Oh my god, man. Dude, it's so funny. Like, before all this euphoria started, no one would ask about Nano, okay? 10 months, no one asked about Nano. Now we got people asking about Nano. Jeez. Oh, it looks like that was right. That was right as F. I haven't looked at this in a while. Dude, a right-angled and ascending running formation. When you finish up, you plummet, man. Double top 2 to boot. What a joke, man. Nano connect. Bearish pattern. The only reason you ran up was testament to the buy wall, all right? And so, like, the FOMO started up here, then you, like, confirmed at a 38% retrace from your high point to low point, right? The beginning of the golden zone, you said, all right, that's the top. Confirmed it with the double top. And then look at this. You price plummeted. That's like what Volkowski says specifically. When demand dries up in these patterns, these right-angled ascending broadening formations, your price will plummet down to that support again. So, guess what, man? Breaking the support. Breaking it, dude. Again. Maybe get a higher low. Well, man, this is you're in really critical areas, dude. Really critical. Because if you break this, all right, we can just go from your low point to high point to get some fib extensions. And I'm sorry, but since the high is so high from your previous low to high, the fib extensions are going to be way, way down here. So you better hold or you're screwed. That's it for Nano, man. All right, not spending much time on that. There you go, Terran Deep and someone else, multiple other people asking about spamming Nano. Whatever. Thanks y'all for watching. Thanks for all the freaking likes, man. Thanks for that nearly 800 people tuned in right now. 366 likes, dude. We're so close to 400 likes. And we're getting closer every single effing day to 10,000 subs, man. Congratulations, TX Ripper, man. Okay, so 10 minutes left on your daily candle close, on your 4-hour candle close, 60-minute and on, right? So hold on a sec. Sub 3-1 DJ. Thanks, dude, for the sub. Yeah, I hear you with Little Crypto, man. Ken Elliott. Thanks for joining, man. Thanks for the sub, dude. Really appreciate it. What was Nano's old name or ticker? It's always been Nano, dude. For at least a year, it's been Nano. I don't know what it was before. Right? SD Magic capitulation time for what? If you've been here, what is it, Eduardo? He says, if we've been here since the bear market and getting TA and much love from you, why would we leave now? Great work. Thanks, dude. M. Arshan, Martin, dude, like, if you're gonna, like, say I have to look at something in order to get a sub, I mean, dude, you're only playing yourself, dude. Because, guess what? Whoever you're subscribed to now, man, alright, you're going to get more value out of them than me. Okay, you can do that. I mean, that's just not really how it works, though, dude. Rail blocks was Nano, gotcha. Raid blocks? Rye blocks? Dude, y'all are all saying different words for this old ticker. Any significance of the daily closure? Hanging Man? Oh god. Is that a hanging man? Kind of looks like a hanging man. Definitely not above any overhead resistance zone, are you? Nope, not even close. But, you know, we sometimes see volatility pick up at the end of days, the last 10 minutes, last 30 minutes of the daily candle close and the new one beginning, the first 30 minutes. Sometimes we see stuff. Well, measured move would make plenty of sense, dude. XRB. Dude, yeah, guy, I don't know, man, because that wick was us closing, you know, the CME futures. It was like filling a gap and pulling back, so I don't even know, man. I don't know. It would be insane. It would be seriously crazy. It'd be like 5,000 measured move, but right. I don't know. That was for you, guy. Crypto Minot. Hey, I did a video today. Go check it out, man. Talk about CME futures gaps. It's like what it was about. Someone answered JPR. Alright. Possible double top. Of course. Of course. It's been something we've been talking about, dude. It's like, yes, you very well could be doing that. See, on the daily, there is no wick there. It's only on shorter time scales. So it would be like up here, 1 and 2. See, watch. 4 hour, the wick is there. So it's a very weird, man. CME caused that, probably, the gap fill. So it would be right to say, hey man, we could maybe just disregard it. And if it was some double top, you could use 68.78 for a more conservative measure move. But dude, I think 6,800 is really it. Okay, that's your support. That's the critical old overhead resistance, right? Very strong. You must hold 6,800. And that would be, if you're going to say double top, that would be it, man. I wouldn't use the wick or anything. I would use that as the breaking point of the double top. But for now, on the 4 hour, very good. Very good to see. Dude, us hold above the 20 and the 50. Your 20 is about to bullishly cross over your 50 again. When it just bearishly crossed over, it's bullishly crossed. So a little fake out. That's good, man. That's good. And you're holding above 77.60. So all these bullish things are going on right now with 5 minutes left on the daily. I'm just saying. But again, daily, not so much, not really. It's just kind of red with a huge rejection wick to lower prices. I mean, Bitcoin needs to close above 77.60, and it's doing that right now. I mean, we're at 8,009, closing above 8,000, even better, right? Okay. Dang, man. What do y'all think, man? How long do you think it'll take us? Do you think it'll be Thursday when 10K gets hit, 10K subs? Or will it be Friday? Someone said, like, they thought it was going to be Wednesday, but dude, we've, like, slowed down to a crawl today. Ride blocks, gotcha. Not raid blocks, not rail blocks, ride blocks, gotcha. I think I kind of remember that. Ride blocks, yeah. It's a little bit. What is House Harmonic? Baron Vaughn P. House Harmonic's just really like it's like our culture, I guess. It's like the community. Like House Harmonic and harmonics are like, you can see them. They're floating. Okay, it's just a form of advanced technical analysis using tons of Fibonacci and confluence, and it's just testament to geometry and history repeating itself. And so we like that. So, dude, thanks for the sub. Thiam, thank you, dude. We appreciate that. Welcome to House Harmonic, right? Only 10K subs when Bitcoin at 10K. That's not fair, Josh, right? Michael Briards, welcome, man. Thanks, dude. Dude, no way at Hookah Fish we're getting that again, alright? Bitcoin would have to go to 10K to get something like that again, alright? By next week, you'll have 10K subs? No, dude, AAP, that's not how it works, man. That's not how it works, dude. Volatility, ups or downs, like we get like an influx of viewers, all right? So lack of volatility would slow things down, and which we're kind of experiencing a little bit of lack of volatility. I mean, not really. Maybe today, but like last night or yesterday, it was good. Sorry, Lord Dumbigan. Shout out to Baron von Pfaffenhofen. Did I say it right? Chat, Pfaffenhofen? So let me know. Oh my god, man. Okay, so we got 2 minutes and 35 seconds till this daily close. We're just hanging out. Hanging out till then. I've been live now for about 2 hours. So we're just relaxing and gonna see the new candle be born. That's what we like doing. Greg Noblin thinking about making Game of Thrones coin. Super pumped in the beginning and in the middle, and nothing but disappointment in the end. Dude, that sounds like almost every cryptocurrency project that exists. You don't even have to call it Game of Thrones coin. You can just be like, hey, BitConnect literally was Game of Thrones coin, right, Greg? Arguments could be made. Can't deny that. Okay, so 149, yep, we're above 8,000 still. Can we hold above it? That'd be nice. I don't see those. Where'd it go? $32.50. And not on what I'm looking at. I see everything has been filling. Okay, yeah, I see one from February, $35.84. Yeah, that didn't fill. And they don't always fill. But guess what? The highest high majority. Why don't you write down or transcribe or document how many gaps there are and how many have filled compared to ones that have not filled, right? That's a big question. And the major gaps all fill. So you're finding gaps that are very, very small. Like, but these major gaps, man, they most of the time always fill. So, but again, even if they're small gaps, they for the most part always fill. Besides a handful, and there's way more than a handful of gaps that have occurred on CME. What's up, Joel? Match stream later? Yeah, why not? Thanks for recommendation on Chernobyl. Has that old Spielberg horror vibe to it? Yeah, man. All right, we closed a 4-hour candle with a bullish engulfing candle. We closed 12 hours in a row. Well, I guess 16 now. 12 hours in a row above 77.60. So again, man, it just doesn't. It would just be weird to wick off here at 81.55 and not run up to at least test 8,300 again. All right, with what we've done. I mean, that's so tremendously strong. Okay. Yeah, W. Cathcart. There you go. Something like that, right? New hour, new day, John Doe. We did it, man. We did it. We're kings. Well, if a gap filled, Della, it would go down, right? Well, how in the world, Della, could the price go up if the gap price is at 7,100, right? Glad to see 8K held. Yeah, it held for now. So we got 4 hours left now on our new candle, the first 4-hour candle of the day. Daily closed kind of hanging manish, right? I think I have an example. I don't know. Thing is, though, in crypto, I mean, like, normally you want a higher high close, but we don't get that in crypto, so it's a little different. And the body may have been, or yeah, the body may have been too big. That's what she said. All right, sorry, y'all. Just checking this. Thanks for the 800 people here. Bitcoin's at 8,020 right now. A new daily candle has just opened. Asia is up. Of course, they will lock them NPCs. Not if they're in our community, they won't. They certainly will not fall for it in our community, right? Because we'll just do this. We'll just like I'll like implement it on my stream deck. Yeah, we'll just do it like that. It'll be like on my Bitcoin chart, we'll just have this, right? The whole time, the whole stream forever until it's launched, right? Every day. Like PSA alert, get word out to all other content creators that care about their community and don't want them to get scammed to do the same thing. But they can write it on their coin market cap charts or whatever. We just write it on TradingView here. Hey, hey, hey. What's up, Miles? The world is not as... What is it? The world is not as it once was. Okay. Inverse head and shoulder. Dude, again, like, inverse head and shoulders come after a retrace. Like, you have an impulse up, and then you have a nice sell-off. Then you can create your left shoulder, then your head, then your right shoulder. We already talked about it. So, I mean, whatever. You can call that all you want. Yeah, higher low than your previous low, psychologically bullish, right? That's good. Bullish conditions. Sure, I mean, I guess you can interpret that way. It's not like the way it's really normally supposed to be seen. All right, normally you see them after major retraces in uptrends, right? In uptrends. That's right, John Doe. The word is out for everyone. Big Connect is a scrub. Ben, yeah, we actually watched his crap. And man, how narcissistic is that guy? Like, he went on and admitted how much money he lost, how much of a loser he is, how failure his words are. But he's a loser. We know that. He's also, like, lost his mind. He's, like, crazy. But the thing that pissed me off about that guy and that little crocodile tears little YouTube thing he did recently was him talking only about himself and how he's a failure himself, not about how many people as a public figure.
ETF approved tomorrow, Lord Ray.
What if? I got you, dude. I got you. Here we go, man.
I don't know, sir.
All right. What if? Great news. Bullish news and a bullish market could be good, right? Right? Trend is your friend, so news is going to be your friend too in a trend, in that trend. So bear market, every time we were getting, delayed ETFs for a long time, all last year, big dumps. We saw big moves down, remember, countless times. So Gene, thank you for the 20 super chat, man. Much love. But the Carlos Matos guy on that video, he had no regard for anyone he may have cost millions of dollars. So he may have lost a stupid amount of money, but who knows how much money that people that were precocious and listened to him, how much they lost. And he had no regard for them. He didn't say a word about those people. So we don't care about him being a loser or a failure. We know that. Duh. Like, you don't have to get on YouTube to tell us you're a loser and a failure, Carlos. You could have just told everyone you're sorry that you may have led people down the wrong path that could have hurt them tremendously. He didn't say anything about that, and that's what makes me completely hate that guy. All right, I'm all for apologies. Hey, we're about it, but as long as you have other people in your mind, because no one's pissed about him losing his money. People are pissed about them losing their own money to him, right? She never believed in him, satanical. Yeah, well, that's probably a natural selection in some regard, right? He was just too stupid to be in a relationship. He was just too stupid to maintain, a marriage because he was too dumb, man. Like, welcome to the world. Bitcoin's at 8,032. Up 33% today. We did it, man. We did it. Delayed till August. Then it'll get pushed to October, and then it'll be January after that collectible, and then next April, right? Over and over and over. Dude, it's so nice, man. Like, we call these things Beanie Babies and Pokemons, dude. Well, guess what? We keep growing in influence, and people are not gonna. We're gonna have a much more informed audience about these scams, this crap going on, man. All right, that's what we've been talking about for 16 months now. Budweiser frogs? Okay. You want to know what's going through my mind every time I do the sharp breathe in and out sigh? It's part of me belly breathing, man. Managing my stress. Okay? Because BitConnect stresses me out, dude. I mean, just because it's like evil, bad. People got hurt. What about YouTube with BitConnect commercials on every crypto video? Lou, are they out? Can you send me a link to the videos that are out right now? I'd love to see it. Yeah, you do. Network marketing, isn't that like mid-level marketing or whatever? MLMs, which are, yeah, there you go. It's basically MLM. Yeah, it's a legal pyramid scheme. That's all it is. They have a product which makes it legal. A product. But guess what? In MLMs, the person that is selling the product is the product. Right? If you're trying to recruit other people to push your crappy, mediocre product that's absorbently expensive, yeah, dude, that's an MLM. That's pretty much whatever. Pyramid scheme, excuse me. Crypto Kirby sent out thousands of referrals to BTC. I didn't know that, but we talk crap about Trevon James all the time, man. Are you kidding? Don Jones, you must be newer here. Okay, that clearly lets me know. So it's not about why don't you stress them. And really, the reason I was stressing, I don't talk about Carlos Montes every day. I don't really give a crap about him. I mean, I don't care what happens to him. But I'm just saying, like, someone was bringing it up. So then we started talking about it. It's happened. It happens. It's organic. Organic conversation amongst the peoples. Okay, yeah, great. Yeah, everyone makes mistakes, JJ Lord, we know that. But he made a mistake, and his apology was ridiculous. It was narcissistic. That's what we're talking about. His apology was me, not you people. You. I was an influencer, right, in this space, and I misled everyone. And with his blind stupidity and his stupid passion, right, his overwhelming amount of passion, people probably listen to him. You know it. So we're talking about, like, yeah, everyone makes mistakes, and then you apologize. But when you give your apology, good luck, man. You better not mess it up. But he did. For anyone that has any thread of scruples. Jesus. Well, that's really bad, Don. I didn't know that. Well, people hate him. Don, I'll tell you that. One thing I do know about this community is, like, a lot of people hate Crypto Kirby. So maybe that had something to do with it. I don't know. Because I always ask, no one really gives me the answer. So, why do y'all hate Crypto Kirby? Yeah, Mike Smith, yes. Why should he feel bad for shilling his bags? Because those bags turned out to be huge scams, like the largest scams. That's why he should feel bad? Should he be sociopathic and not feel bad for being an idiot, being so dumb that he, like, got led into this and then pushed it like it was the second coming of Jesus, man? Like, that's the way he pushed BitConnect? Just crazy, man. It's, like, just insane. I think it's been doing that, mobile journo, right? It attracts the get-rich-quick types. Yeah, man. Well, we see that all the time. Like, it just takes time, man. You have to, like, be broken down and rebuilt to trade in this market. Dude, people defending Carlos are the ones, dude. I didn't even know BitConnect was, thankfully. So, like, I mean, people that, I just think about it from a content creator standpoint. Like, I know, like, okay, I got a webcam and I got a microphone. Like, I know, like, the words I say, people are going to hear it and they might listen to that. So it's like, you're going to be really careful about what you say. I don't know, man. You tell me, dude. People can shout it out if they want to. I hear Crown's good, right? Crown has scruples. He has morals, so good. That's good, man. Box mining's not a scammer. Alex Cobb's not a scammer. What Ethereum breakout? It didn't happen. What? You talking about full melt music? It didn't happen, did it? Kumbiz? Nah, man, no breakout yet. We're getting there. Now, I mean, you're trying to break back above the critical 255, which is an overhead resistance, but you have not broken the down sloping resistance yet, right? Anchor point 1 and 2. Breaking 257, 258 is going to yield you that breakout you're looking for, okay, dude? And the measure move of this pattern, pennant, triangle, whatever, pretty large pattern. I mean, you're running out of room, dude. You're 90% plus of the way through the maturation of this potential pattern. So, we know between 50 and 75% of patterns, they normally break out. So this is deep in its development. Sorry, I'm trying to read some of this stuff. So, Sir Charles. Joe Dagger, what's going on there? Read your mind, dude. All right, you're 255 right here. Extreme. Look, you look left. What is it? It is the top wick of an overhead resistance, right? So That's a huge. That's like your 8,500 for Bitcoin. Straight up, man. You're at it right now. Bitcoin's very close to it. It's 8,300 mark, right? It's really 83 to 8,500. It's a zone. Don Snow, yeah, man, we've been talking about it. Kind of a lot. Yeah, Ken, he's cool, man. What's up, Zach Krause? Alright, y'all, man. Well, we just like, dang, dude, I stay live. I've been staying live like 2 hours just so we can see the daily close, and then it's like, we're not getting much movement, but like we could, in 15 minutes, we could start getting movement or not, right? So, whatever. Who touches you daily? Y'all are... That's weird, man. Alright. XRP, same stuff, kind of. Downsloping. Structure. Not as good looking as Ethereum. Way too much white space. I mean, you could say it's a pennant, but I don't know, man. That's way too much white space. So just think about it like downsloping structure. If you can break above 40.93 cents, that's a breakout. And you could see 46 cents again. If you can break, again, 40 to, it's like 40.8 to 9 to 41 cents. If you can break that, you might see 46 cents again. The best form of confirmation is the break and go. Right? So that's the best way to do it. A back test. Waiting for a back test is good confirmation that you've broken out.
Kirby is the used car salesman of crypto. Knowledgeable, but an at SS. Mister, can you please check out ONTUSD?
Mista. You know that Mista lady? I think I killed her. Thanks, dude. For the $5 super chat. Yeah, sure, man. I don't know, this is kind of weird. Alright, it's kind of... Like, what? Alright, so 60 minute, the wedge, you double topped above, in the golden zone, above the 382 retrace. It's just turned in, you may have covered it, kept saying golden cross for XRP. This is true? On what time scale? Oh, we can look, man. Alright. But back to just ONT for a second. I don't know, you like fell out, but held support, right? At $1.30. And bounced, but now you're struggling to break what is that, 139, which you can clearly see there's resistance here. So if you can break that, I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't see the 382 at 141, and you can break the 382 and you're going to go back up and test 143, all based on Bitcoin, right? If Bitcoin can rally and run, then ONT is probably going to do the same thing, man. All right, that's about it. So golden cross on XRP, maybe on the daily. Not yet. No golden cross yet, man, but it's coming, right? You're 50 and 200. Your 20 is bullishly crossing over. Oh, excuse me, burping. But your 50-day has not bullishly crossed over the 200, so if you can maintain price action, yeah, man, you'll be getting a golden cross in the next 3 to 5 days, maybe. Really depending on the price action. Okay, so no golden cross yet, but it could be coming. It looks like it's coming if you stay up. If you sell off, though, who cares, man? Lagging indicator. Look at other people preparing for Bitcoin 2.0, man. Oh my god, dude, we're screwed. We're screwed. The halving, I think Litecoin's the next one coming up in August or something. Can someone back me up on that? Alright, so ONT looks very similar to many others, right? They had impulses down and now they're all up sloping, hitting golden zones, some hitting higher, right? But they're all pretty similar, aren't they? We've been live for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Please hit that like button, that bell, that sub if you're enjoying the stream. We got 420 likes now, right now.
Is that a joint?
Thank you so much for all those likes. The marijuana joints. Likes or something. Okay. So we've been looking at Bitcoin for the most part today on the 4 hour, and now we're looking at the 60-minute again. And you got some positive momentum, but you're not really doing anything. All right, nothing at all. Just rejecting prices above 8,100. Not a very strong resistance, but it's there, I guess. 8,100. Some wicks, candle closes, yeah. Did anyone know for sure what day on Litecoin the halving is? Crypto sitcom? Oh god, man. Not like some sort of... What's it called? What's that one sitcom with the fake laughs? Oh my god, dude. Dude, we could do something. I could create a sound clip. Oh my god, dude. Okay, dude. Watch. No, Sebastian, no. I can be like, huh. What's a joke, man? What's a joke? BitConnect 2.0. But I'll tell you, man, Carlos Montes better not be doing it anymore. Yes. Zachary, if you're out there, man, sound clips, man. Sound clips. What is it? Matic Connect is going to overtake Bitcoin. God, dude. Yeah, dude. Fake laughs. Hey, it would fit in perfectly, right? Fake everything, man. Fake it all. What's up, Joe Decker? Well, there you go, man. Pebega, Omega Law. Okay, August 6th is the halvening. LBGer. Thanks, man. Like early August. Got you. Please make that. What? Make what, dude? What, fake sound or fake laughs? Michael Breard says, hey Mitch, glad to be a sub. I love the vibe of the show. Bright skies ahead for you and the channel. You don't know that, man. You just don't know. Don't get cocky, man. Kaba. Thank you, Michael Breard, for the kind words, man. I hope so. I hope so, dude. We've been streaming pretty much 7 days a week for 15 months, so can't say I haven't been trying. Please give the applause, man. Sir Charles, yeah. Graham, I'm glad I don't remember that at all, so. You're expecting a breakdown based on the stochastics? Well, the lower highs too for now, until we can run on up. I'd love us to test 8,300 again, see what we're made of up there, alright? Dude, thanks for the 450 likes, man. That's all world. How much for this 100% accurate chart predictor? It's not going to be 100% accurate. Yeah, dude. Do I have a Twitter? Are you kidding? There, you see the Tweeter logo? There it is, man. It scrolls. Instagram, Twitter, Patreon. It does it, man. That's what it's here for. 777. What are you talking about? Alright, man. Well, I think what I'm going to do is probably just get out of here for a few hours. Right? Relax, get some dinner. And unwind for a second, just so we can do it again in just a few hours, man. All right. Let me do a rundown real quick. Zach Krause, Chris M, Gene DeMarco, AKMK, AAP, Hink, AAP again, Skinner's Rats, Crypto Street, Chris Voges, Dan and Melissa. Also, Dan, again, man, happy freaking birthday, man. Really appreciate you, all of us. I'm glad you're part of this community, man. You and Melissa. Rico S, Feels for a Living, AAP again, Jojo Beefcake, Adam Peabody, Mr. Ether, Brendan, Rico S, Ace G, Laszlo, Octoman PCs, Any Crypto, yep, Bobby Randall, thank you for the 424, the 11.6 bat, man. Thank you all for the contributions today. Thanks for all the likes, the love, the support. Please hit that sub button on the way out. If you're not a sub, we're getting closer and closer to 10,000. Are you going to be a part of the 10,000 army? Or are you going to be post 10,000? Or none at all, right? So yeah, well, Ethereum looks very, very close. It's going to require a little Bitcoin price action, probably, maybe. But dude, it looks freaking good, man. And look, it wants it so bad. 255. Come on. Thanks, Frank F, for the sub, man. Welcome. Hopefully I'll get to see you again tonight. And if not, I'll see you tomorrow, whatever. I stream twice a day, 6 p.m. Eastern and 11 p.m. Eastern. So, alright. A breakout, the upside downside, big move. I mean, measure move of the pattern. Crazy. So, alright. I'll be back in just a little while. 11 p.m. Eastern. Thank y'all so much for everything. Y'all are incredible. Best community in crypto, hands down. So until next time, respect the T. A.
That boy is good.
Good and terrible.
Adios, turd nuggets.